Hey, what is going on, everybody? Matt here, and I recently picked up my Tesla Model 3 long range, and I'm making this video to let you guys know everything that went on from the ordering process to the delivery process during quarantine, because as you guys probably know, this is a really weird time. 2020 has just been so odd, and the delivery process might be a little bit different than what you're expecting. You might have watched, previous videos about Tesla deliveries, and it might be a little bit different now just because of the quarantine that's happening and COVID-19 and all that stuff. So I'm making this video just to shed some light on my experience through the ordering to the delivery process. So let's just get straight into it. All right, first off, I just want to apologize. I am using my phone to record, and I'm actually in my Tesla right now, in case you guys didn't realize. So the microphone quality might not be the best, but this is honestly the best way I was actually able to record this here. So hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. But yeah, let's just start out with the ordering process. So I was super excited, as pretty much anyone is when they're going to order a Tesla. And the ordering process is super simple. You guys probably have heard about this before. It's basically like ordering a phone online, but instead you're ordering a car. So I ordered my Tesla Model 3 long range on July 1st, 2020, which is at the start of a new quarter. So one thing you have to know about Tesla, and this is something I was reading a lot about, is that the end of the quarter, they are typically trying to have deliveries go faster. So they want to try to get as many deliveries finished before the end of the quarter so that their numbers look better for that specific quarter. So I actually just missed the cutoff date there because the quarter three starts on July 1st. But I actually got my car a lot earlier than expected, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. So yeah, the ordering process is just super simple. You go online, you choose your options, there's no haggling about the price, all that kind of stuff that you guys probably already know about Tesla, which is just fantastic, makes things so much easier. I was actually trading in my old car as well. It was a 2012 Honda Accord. And I actually, did all that trade-in process. I did it all online. So you go through the normal trade-in process, you add your Tesla, you place the $100 order fee, you place the order basically for the Tesla, and then it's going to ask if you're going to be trading in a car. So all it had me do was actually just take a few pictures of the car on the outside. So that was pretty easy. And I think one interior picture it had me take. So it was pretty simple. They gave me an estimate 24 hours later for the car, which was pretty solid. It was a pretty solid estimate. And the great part about trading in a car to Tesla is it's actually going to take that trade-in estimate and it's going to reduce the price of the Tesla that you're buying. So, which makes if you're financing the car, it makes it so that your payments are cheaper, which is fantastic. And that's exactly what I did. I ordered the car, did the pictures of the trade-in, and then I was kind of at a step where I needed to have my insurance. So it was asking for proof of insurance. And this is the step that I was sitting at for the longest. So I live in New Jersey, and in order for me to actually submit an insurance card for my car insurance in New Jersey, it needs to have the new car's VIN number on it. So I didn't have the Tesla yet, and I didn't have my VIN number yet. So there was no way for me to actually submit the insurance to Tesla to let them know, hey, I do have car insurance for the car that I'm buying. Now, other states, you'll be able to actually, I'm not sure what states it is. It's listed on Tesla's website, but there are a lot of other states where you can just submit your old car insurance for the car you're trading in, and it will count towards your proof of insurance. So I had to wait until Tesla actually got my VIN number to me, which was a tough wait, just because I was watching every YouTube video possible, watching all the tutorial videos, everything about the car. I was obsessing over the car, and my wife can definitely attest to that. So I ordered the car on July 1st. On July 17th is when I got my VIN number. Which is, made me super excited. I got my VIN number, I think around 11 a.m. On a Friday, which is really awesome. And what I decided to do was call my local Tesla store And by the way, after I ordered the car, no one from Tesla actually contacted me, which I thought was a little bit odd, just because from what I was reading online, it seemed like Tesla did at some point reach out to you. But my original estimate for my car, I forgot to mention this, was 8 to 12 weeks. So it was going to take a little bit for me to actually get my car, and I was totally prepared to wait that long. So 8 to 12 weeks, not the shortest amount of time, but hey, it's what I had to wait. So once I got my VIN number, sorry, I'm kind of like scatterbrained, right? Once I got my VIN number, I actually called my local Tesla store. I said, hey, I just got my VIN number and I'm curious to know, like, how do I, when do I set this up with my insurance? Do I call them now? Because I'm not even sure. I don't even have a delivery date yet, so I don't know when the new insurance should start, all that kind of stuff. And she actually looked up my VIN number and she was like, oh, your car is here. Do you want to pick it up tomorrow? And I said, yeah, I do. So I called my insurance. I still get excited thinking about it, obviously. I called my insurance. I was like, hey, I need the insurance to start tomorrow for this. Here's the VIN number. And then, I just went the next day and I went to go pick up the car. So one thing I just want to mention before we get into the delivery process is that my original estimate was 8 to 12 weeks. While I was waiting for the car in that 2-week span before I got my VIN number, Tesla actually updated the Model 3's wait time on the website to 4 to 8 weeks, I believe it was set to. So that was really awesome. However, inside my account, it still said 8 to 12 weeks. So I wasn't really sure how long I was actually going to be waiting. But as you just heard, I actually got the car in 2.5 weeks. So it wasn't even the minimum that they were actually estimating, which was 8 weeks originally, which is really awesome. I got the car so early, and I'm just super, super happy about that and very grateful. Because I know some people do wait months for that to happen, especially the fact that I ordered right at the beginning of a new quarter. I was really expecting to wait longer than possible, or not longer than possible, but longer than I wanted to. But that didn't happen. Also, from what I've read, it seems like when you order a Tesla at the beginning of a quarter, they focus on EU deliveries first. And obviously, I live in New Jersey in the US, so I was thinking I was going to have to wait till towards the end of the quarter to get my car, but didn't actually end up happening that way, which is great. So let's talk about the delivery process. Let's see. I went to the Tesla store. They weren't able to deliver to my house just because my house wasn't available for delivery. So I had to drive about 30 minutes to the local store. That's no problem whatsoever. So I drove there. I told them I had arrived. I arrived like 20 minutes early, so they just told me to wait until my appointment. So I waited until my appointment, which I think was at 1 o'clock. And my car was actually just sitting there, which I suspected that it was my car, but I wanted them to confirm it before I started inspecting the car and all that stuff. And they did confirm that that was my car. The delivery specialist was wearing a mask, and that was great. She didn't actually go inside the car, which was nice. I just sat there with my dad because he had to sign some paperwork while I was there. Because my old car was registered to both me and him, all that kind of stuff. And then my wife came as well. So we were just sitting in the car, checking out everything. She was there in case we had any questions. She was standing outside the window. So we went through the car. We inspected everything. That's probably the thing that took the longest. We spent about 30 minutes inspecting the car, which I do recommend doing, just because there were a few very small issues that I noticed, and I made a note to her. But it's very important, if you guys are thinking of getting a Tesla, to inspect the car at the dealership or at the store, whatever you want to call it, when you go to pick it up, because anything that you mention to the delivery specialist will she'll note it down, and she'll tell you to make a service appointment. And obviously there's no way that you could have caused any of the damage or any of the misalignments or anything like that, because you haven't even driven the car yet, right? So it's very important to do that. And if you notice anything after you get home, report it as soon as possible. I actually noticed something like the next day, and I reported it as soon as possible, and I called them up to ask if I was going to be charged for this, and they said that if you reported it, you had a picture, you shouldn't be charged. But I do have a service appointment coming up, so I'm unsure if I'm actually going to get charged for it. I'm hoping I'm not, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll make an update video about that experience as well if you guys want me to. Just let me know in the comments. So yeah, that was pretty much the delivery experience. She stayed outside the car, answered any questions we had. I signed about 10 minutes worth of paperwork, if that. It was probably more like 5 minutes worth of paperwork. It was super easy. And yeah, that was pretty much it. She just basically said, all right, well, the car is yours. I handed over my keys to my old car to her. And she was like, yeah, the car is yours now, so feel free to just drive away. And we just drove away. And if we didn't inspect the car for 30 minutes, I would imagine that entire process would have taken 15 minutes to do. It was super, super simple. And like I said, the longest we spent at the dealership was inspecting the car, which is, obviously the most important part when you go pick up the Tesla. So that was about it. And hopefully I shed some light on the way it works in quarantine. I know some other people have different experiences in quarantine where the delivery specialist isn't even near you and you actually go pick up your car all by yourself. That wasn't the case for me in New Jersey. So if you are living in New Jersey, and that is, that's kind of what you can expect, I would imagine, for what your delivery is going to be like. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe as well if you want to see more Tesla videos. And I also do stream over on Twitch, and I occasionally do stream in my Tesla, and we check out some new features and stuff. So definitely go follow me over on Twitch. And if you are looking to buy a Tesla, my referral link is down below, and we each get 1,000 free supercharger miles, which is really awesome. So yeah, if you want to use that, feel free, but no pressure, of course. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it as always, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, folks.